Okay. The Splenda packets. They're like, again, like in comparison to Alec Baldwin, the Splenda packets has overridden in the general public. Has become more of a focus point for people than the actual circumstances around what's going on with him. Like, apparently we're now at the point where he not only he asked for a different gun, a bigger gun than the one that he was originally using. When he shot the gun, he thought she fainted, which I don't really understand how that can happen when you're on a set. Like, the sound does happen. I think a gun makes noise. So if somebody collapsed with the gun and whatever, you would think you would just go, oh, did she just faint? Like, I didn't just shoot the cinematographer. Like, okay. So you have that scenario, and again, I probably sound like I'm just as angry at Alec Baldwin as I am with Sarah Rachel Adams, but maybe not. But I'm just questioning those things, right? And then the whole thing about the Splenda packet, it's like, how many words can you write on a Splenda packet? Like, all that information, like, well, it was on a Splenda packet, it was on both things, they lost the Splenda packet. That young lady that's out there that is, I think she's a high school student, or maybe she's in college, but she was with her other guy that was around her age too, and just, isn't it kind of a little bit creepy too? It was like he had to like make it a point that she was like a college student. Like, what does that mean? Does it mean more because somebody has faith in you that's actually maybe a college, a high school student, and she writes it on a Splenda packet? Like, why? Like, he's like, hey, that girl out there, I lost your Splenda packet, but you know what? If you give me a call, find me, I'm Alex, right? I mean, I'm adding my own part to it, but he's out there pleading for her to find him. Like, it's it's not a glass slipper anymore. It's a Splenda packet. Like, it's like, is Hilaria, right? Is she, no, what's her name? His wife's name is Hilaria, right? Isn't it? Wait, what is his wife's name? Anyway, the one who doesn't know how to spell cucumber in English. Who grew up in Massachusetts or something like that. It's like, who are these people in a way? You're like, who are these people? And, I'm not saying that because, he made fun of Tangerine Jesus, which is a new term I heard. I didn't know that they had called him Tangerine Jesus. I read that on Meta today. Like, my question is like, why a Splenda packet? Like, you have to write so tiny, like tiny. And then, of course you had to turn it over on the other side, and there's already print on it. And is the ink going to go through the Splenda packet and like make the whatever, that synthetic, whatever it is that you put in your coffee, that, like, is it going to make it all clumpy and everything like that? Or can you use the Splenda after you write on it? These are the questions I have. I mean, what? Like, a napkin isn't okay anymore? A napkin's not good enough? Like what would it have been different if she gave Alec Baldwin a napkin? Like, it was just, oh, Alec Baldwin, here, not a Splenda packet, but, a napkin, right? And then he was like, oh, and then they'd be like, I'm sorry, I blew my nose in it, and the words bled, and I can't read it. Oh, that high school student out there, can you please find me? I've got it all wrapped up in a tissue. I guess it doesn't work as good, does it?